Hello everybody and welcome. My name is Eric and today I'm going to be unboxing and setting up the Saturn KM330 flat bottom inflatable boat, and its special feature is that it comes with a wooden hard floor. Let's get to it. Now as I start to do the unboxing, I'm going to explain to you guys what this actually is. This brand, the original brand for these boats are called Kolibri. They're from Ukraine. I made a YouTube short recently but I mentioned it was made in Russia. It's actually made in Ukraine. Pretty good quality. I have made some announcements in the past and some of you viewers mentioned that this brand is incredibly good and incredibly great over there in Europe. I got some friends in Scotland and in the UK and we share ideas on my YouTube channel and things like that, and trips. And they were the ones who told me about this brand. I wasn't even aware of it. But apparently now Saturn is bringing it to the US market, well, as a Saturn. You can call that, I don't know if you guys remember this, a little while back Toyota made the Toyota Matrix, while Pontiac made the Vive, the Pontiac Vive. Same car, just slightly different exterior look. And I think that would be a good comparison. Same quality, just slightly different name. But now we get to have it here in the US. So let's go ahead and take a look. So we have here, these are, instead of aluminum, they appear to be wooden seats. And instead of the actual hooks, looks like a little strap on the side of the inflatable. I will show you guys that once I set it all up. And put the seats right here. We have the documentation for registration. It's always handy to have. In most places, you will need your receipt of your purchase and the manufacturer's statement of origin, which is this. And you should be able to get it registered. Okay, so we got the paddles right here. Here are the paddles. Where are the, oh, there's the tubes. Okay, here's the boat. Oh, beautiful thing. Oh, this Kolibri right there. Definitely. Oh, it's so cool. All right. What we have here. Oh, this actually comes with a foot pump. These are actually better than the hand pumps because you will get less tired. However, I will be using my electric pump that I currently own for the demonstration today. We have here a repair kit. Beautiful. So, unbox is done. Let's go ahead and set it up. Let's get to work. I was unwrapping the boat, moving the wrapper, and I like this. The paddles comes in a two-piece unit and it interlocks like so. There we go. See, it's a two-piece unit. All the paddles that I've used before from Saturn are just one unit. These are two pieces. It's really interesting. I'm looking forward to see how this works. Look, this is how it locks the oar into the side of the boat. Man, this model is pretty neat. I'm digging it. I am digging this. All right, so I'm gonna put the paddles right here. I'm gonna go ahead and unmake the floor, see how that looks. Okay, so here's the flooring. And after this, I'm gonna be unwrapping the boat. This is interesting. Man, it comes so darn well packaged. Look at this. This is the wooden floor. Ugh. Ow. And these are, I'm familiar with these. These are the stabilizing beams. They have a very unique way to clicking into the boat. I will show you guys that in a minute. Huh. It comes with side hooks too. Yo! So when you have it on the boat, you can hook things into it. Oh, this boat is really interesting. All right, so let's take a look at this floor. All right, just a quick look so you guys see how the floors go. See, you got the bottom part, you got the middle part with all the metal, this part with just a slit. These go in place like so while in the boat, and it stabilizes the entire system. It's amazing. I love it. All right, the time has come for the boat itself. I love this bag, and it's extra heavy. Look, I mean, extra big. See, look at all that space. I mean, not fitting it back to the bag will be difficult. You have to really try not to be able to fit this again. That's nice. They thought about that. Oh, it's wow. Well, I am impressed with the packaging. This came well well wrapped. I mean, okay. They went overboard. I thank God it has clips. Yeah. Okay, unclip it. The bag is also intuitive. I'm digging it. Good job, Boatstogo and Saturn. You guys picked a phenomenal brand to bring to the US. This is pretty good. Let me go ahead and I'm not gonna record that. Let me go and remove this and we'll do the unwrap. All right, I finally managed to unwrap it. That was a project all on its own. And I say it's a good thing. It's just a lot about this brand. They actually worry about, man, this thing is pretty. They worry about the chipping. Man, this thing is pretty. Oh man, this thing is beautiful. Let me bring you guys in closer. I want you guys to see this. This is different. This is taking the Saturn brand to a whole new level, in my opinion. Look at the stitching here. I mean, the encryptions. Man, that is nice. Same PVC as Saturn. Bravo valves, yeah. Standard hooks. Anyway, I'm just fangirling right now. Yep, that's what I'm doing. I'm fangirling and recording it. Sorry. Let me get to it. All right. I moved the camera a little closer because I want you guys to see this. So this is the V Keel model. There are two models. There's a flat bottom one, which is good for lakes and rivers. It is somewhat seaworthy. However, this one is far more seaworthy with the V Keel. Man, this thing is pretty. Oh, it's got a hook for the tow line. Keeps it tight. Oh, it ties it up. It's got so many hooks. Oh, I love this thing. All right, it's got the overpressure valve. Then remove these from the Bravo. What I'm going to do, I'm going to inflate it like 20% so the bladders are semi-full. That's the perfect scenario to, put in the flooring. I will show you. I'm just gonna fast forward this scene. So I'm just gonna give it a little bit of air and then we'll do the full inflation. All right, so you guys see it's like semi-inflated, barely, 20% sort of. This will give us the perfect scenario to lay down the floor, and I will show you guys how that works. I watched the Kolibri video, and I think I got it. All right, guys, I got you guys in a closer angle because I want you guys to see how this works. First piece that goes in is the front. This V-shape piece slides in right and takes the shape of the boat automatically, which is nice. Make sure the little valve cover isn't being crushed. There we go. That piece is down. Next piece is this one. That'll be the one that has this metal part that's gonna go towards the back. This part goes towards here. It slides in between this metal part. We're gonna slide it in. Again, pretty straightforward, nothing crazy. By the way, this is my third take on this scene. I kept misplacing the boards incorrectly. Just a full confession. This is literally my third take because I kept putting the boards wrong. So finally I got it right. And I get to, show it to you guys. The power of editing. All right, this floorboard is in place. Beautiful. Next part is this one. It's got all metal edges, and that's the one in the middle. And slice right in here, and we slid it in that middle slit. Woo. Looking beautiful. Look at that. Now this part is a tricky one. I mean, it's fun. You'll see in a minute what I'm talking about. This part is interesting because the way it works is you're supposed to line it up towards the back like so. Okay. I think it's interlocking. Make sure it's well aligned. We push down and it more or less locks in place. See? Let me show you. Bring you guys in a little closer. Even though I do prefer air deck floors, these are very handy. And having a little extra weight, believe it or not, Helps on rough waters, especially when it comes to tackling wake and swells. An air deck floor tends to bend a little bit the boat. This keeps it literally flat, breaking through, which is good. Okay, to show you guys how to install the stabilization beam, this is like my 8th take doing this. It took me a little bit to figure it out. So once it is fully aligned on the floor, you want to align this slit right here so it'll cover this junction and this junction. And here's the tricky part. You bring it down close to the edge, like so, and you're gonna have to play with it because the floor right now is not fully flat, so you have to like wiggle it so it clicks in place. And you cannot leave it like that, because if you go like this, look what happens. It comes apart. So the trick is this: you stabilize it, keep it in place, then you gotta make sure that the bladder is over this edge, because if you leave it as it is, it'll become undone. Let me go ahead and fully inflate the boat and take a look around. Okay, so I'm gonna do a full inflation, standard. There are 3 bladders, 3.5 psi on each. The keel is 5.6 psi or 0.35 bar. Let's get to it. Okay, it is time to put in the seats. Now these seats, unlike the standard Saturn inflatables, they have this little slit, kind of slides in this fabric. Pretty easy actually, nothing complicated. Slit it inside, a slit, same thing here. And you give it little lap taps. Boop, 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 boop. And once it's in place, it holds your weight. Check it out. I'll likely have the tail handle right here. It has a very sharp keel. I'm gonna show you guys at the bottom. I'm gonna turn it around. Then you put in the second seat, and then I'm gonna put in the paddles in place. I'm having a field trip with this boat. It's so cool. It's got so many features. I'm discovering new things about it. It's really unique. It's a very unique boat. I like it. I like it. Although the hard floor took me a little bit to, figure out, it's not so bad. It's not so bad at all. They recommend you put these seats while it's not fully inflated, but as you can see, it can be done with ease when it's fully inflated. I mean, it should hold my weight. I was sweating a lot, so I changed my shirt. Yep. This thing's solid. Let me give you guys a little look around. Then I'm gonna put in the paddles in place. Oh, look at that. Nice hook here for accessories. Handles right here. Tram some guards. Oh, and look at this. Look at the transom plate. Aluminum. It's aluminum. My S5030 has a small little metal plate here. This thing is huge. I got the spec sheet with me. I'm gonna go over the specs. That's the holder for the paddle. That's where the paddles go. It locks in place. Rope around. Oh, it's nice and it moves. Tow hook in the front. Look at that. Look at that. Huh. Isn't that neat? This is a plastic hook here. I'm not sure that'll be good to use for towing, but seems strong enough. It's like a polymer. Feels like a polymer used like in firearms. That's strong polymer. That's what it looks like. All right, let me go ahead and put in the paddles. Okay, so the paddles, let me see if you guys can see it. Has a locking mechanism, like so. That's where it closes. That's where it's close, open, close, open. What we're gonna do, put this here, lock it in place. Bam, beautiful. I am digging this design a lot. Before I flip it, I want to show you guys a little drain valve. And it's nice drain valve like this. So as you're going along, you open it, gravity pushes water back, removes most of it, And these little hooks, man, those don't look like much, but they're super handy. That is a nice touch. Those little hooks right under that. You never know when you might need them. Very beautiful. Very beautiful boat. All right, time to go over the specs and flip it. Let's go over the numbers. So, as mentioned before, this is the Saturn KM330D V Keel model, not flat bottom, V Keel. Beautiful keel that'll help you break in through white caps, small to intermediate size swells, 3-foot waves you can handle, 4-foot waves you want to maneuver a little bit differently. Been there, done that. So this model is a total of 11 feet long from here all the way to the tip. The internal length from basically inside here all the way to this part here, you're looking at 7.3 feet long. Total width from here to here, you're looking at 5.3 feet. The inside width is a total of 2.36 feet. That's usually the usability space you'll be using, but most of the time you can sit on the bladders. Like this will hold up to 4 passengers, even though it has 2 seats. Folks can sit in the bladders and you can throw around the lake and the river and you'll be just fine. This has 16.5-inch diameter bladders. That's a good thing. The bigger the bladders, the better you can handle wake and swells. It's beautiful. It is made of PVC fabric, pure Ukrainian PVC fabric. The max weight capacity of this is 1,058 pounds. That includes your outboard, yourself, your gear, and any passengers you have. The more weight you have, the slower it will go. The max power recommended for this model is 12 horsepower. I personally own a Henkai 12 horsepower. It's about 60 pounds of weight. Plenty of power. It's a 9.8 Tohatsu clone. It works great. I will be using that very same motor on the water review. You guys will see it in action. Let's see. Now, the weight, the tubes by themselves, about 60 pounds. But when you put in the seats, the hard floor, the benches and the paddles and all that, you're looking close to about 100 pounds of weight. It becomes quite heavy. Now, that is actually a good thing, especially when you start to actually encounter rough waters. Having that extra weight helps you break through the swells without jumping too high. For example, my F330, even though I prefer air decks, I do understand the drawbacks of air decks. Being lighter, it tends to bend. So when you tackle in wake and swells, it bends as well and it kind of bounces way too hard and you have to maneuver a little bit differently. Whereas with this model, with this flat floor, with a stable and doesn't bend, it has extra weight, you can actually just crush like small swells like it was nothing. And I will show you guys, I'm gonna be taking it to the Indian River of the east coast of Florida. There's a bunch of sport islands in there that I like to go camping in. That is the perfect scenario because it has lake, river-like characteristics, but because it's connected to the Atlantic, it also has ocean characteristics with swells and waves and things like that. It's a perfect place to test this. That's where I'm gonna be taking it. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Look forward to the water review, hopefully in the next few weeks, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Check the links below. They help me and all that good stuff. See you in the next one. Bye.